EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Play action now for Fields. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, we've got to find a way to connect.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. 3rd and long. Off the play action, here's Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. On 1st and 10, Fields. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
A 1st down throw for Fields. And that ball incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Joe Bitonio, former All-Pro, guilty on that one. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
It's just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be taken down right at the 29. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Now, faking the give. Get this complete right side to Otten. Third and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here comes Otten in motion. Back to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He's going to try it here again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Daniil Hunter with the stop. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Braden Mann now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. It's up and good. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's caught. It's Evans. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action here with Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Fields gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Fields. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he will score. Touchdown Seahawks. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. Now it's Milton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
So often sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Try and throw with Milton. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Now Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Get out of the gun is Milton. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 15 yards through the air. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Second and 7. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. To the tight end, Otten with the ground. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now Milton. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll try to run here with Barkley. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action now for Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down. It's Fields. A throw right side is intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the deep... backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
On 4th down, here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
They'll motion over Metcalf. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Metcalf. Off the play action, here's Fields. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Seattle. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. There's Johnson, the tight end. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. An even 40 yards. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Chris Braswell there on the stop. Fields now on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, here's Milton. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run up the middle with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Once again, it's Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one caught left side by Evans. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. A 1st down throw for Fields. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the play fake, it's Milton. There's Evans. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action here with Milton. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a...
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Seattle. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. Now here's another ball that's intercepted.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. They go play action with Fields. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That's not going to work out as planned. This is going to be down on this side of midfield. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. From the gun, here's Milton. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Here we go. Now Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. First down. Fields. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A second down throw for Fields. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun is Milton. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. third down, they'll go with Saquon. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks.